This is what you see when you open the program. It's very simple. You've got the input on this column, and you've got your reports on this column. And this is all you're going to need the whole time you work with the program. So let's say you want to get started. You want to take in a new client for the year. And her name is Mary Smith. And we have a Mary Smith there, but I can tell immediately she is not the correct Mary Smith because she's got the wrong birth date. So I'm going to hit escape and I'm going to go add a new Mary Smith. And her date of birth is 1/21/91. And I want to go back, and now her name will be here. And there she is. Her last monthly period, we're going to say, was February 28th of this year. We're going to leave her Social Security name out. She is 22. She's female. We need to put in some things. This goes into your CareNet report. She is single. Visit date is May 1st, 14. It automatically selects this is a new client for CareNet. You are allowed to say it is not a new client for CareNet, but almost everyone will be. Counselor's Anna. The site is the main site, and her assessment is likely to carry. Then you go, you save. Then it takes you to the form that you will fill out for every visit. This is the purple form, and it's already got all of her information from the pink sheet that you started on her. So it's Mary Smith, her visit date, who the counselor is. The pregnancy test is positive. She will get an ultrasound so she can see the baby, and she will receive material good. Here in the encounter notes, we're going to say her next visit is going to be June 30th, and we're going to say it's going to be 5 p.m. Here we can see her decision, what we entered just a minute ago. She's decided to place for adoption. Now, this particular person is an FPCN client. So we go to open the FPCN form, and you see again it's got all of Mary's information. Also, here you see that this section prevents you from putting in statistics for FPCN incorrectly. If the client is not new, these options are not available to you. But she is new, and she is pregnant, and she heard from church. This is the service she got provided, pregnancy test plus go with childbirth. And she will be referred to adoption services. And she's not going to take any classes this time. This is where you record classes. Her time in was that she started with FPCN, the FPSSP program, was 9 o'clock in the morning. And then she was out at 9:30, and it figures your time for you, and it's got the notes, it's got when her next visit is for, and save this visit. That's all there is to taking in a client. The big benefit of that, there are two big benefits. You've got the monthly FPCN reports. Here you can use your date picker And we're going to go to the main site, monthly monitoring report. There it is. It's ready to print. All you have to do is click the print button right there and mail it in. Then let's look at the other report. There's a monthly invoice report. So all you have to do is print this and mail it in. Then the report that you are required to keep on site shows who you visited with, and it shows class time. And at the end of the year, you do the CareNet report. I know it's always a hard report to do because there's so much information, and this figures it all for you. And you do it by site. And there you go. But it's all there for you. All you have to do is print it out, and then you go to CareNet's site and fill in the blanks, and you're done. So that's it for clients. Here, let's put in deposits. So you've got this, say you've got a stack of checks. So you put in these defaults. This makes it easier. You put in today's date. The income type is going to be a bunch of donations, and the event is going to be golf tournament. So you go here, and it fills in most of the blanks for you. The amount of this donation is $50. It figures your deductible. The check number is 5555. That's all, and then you can put these in over and over again. The default values are there. Okay, here is the contact report. We're going to open. This shows us donors. We'll look at First Baptist and maybe Cecilia Adams. Here you can see the deposits for this contact, the pledges, and the roles that this contact has had. Same thing for Cecilia Adams. It helps you follow everything that they've done. The next thing we'll look at is the event report. It helps you follow what's going on with your event. We're going to look at golf tourney. And we're going to open that. So here you can see normally you don't have pledges that go along with a golf tournament, so there aren't any pledges there, but here you can see all the deposits that had anything to do with the golf tournament. You've got registration fees, donations, purchases. All these things can also be filtered to narrow them down for you if you'd like. So this helps you see the final results of your events. And here, this is while you're planning the event. This shows you your participant list, whether they've paid or not, who their captains are, what the participant's role is, any amounts that they've paid. Now here is one that's interesting. This person did not pay, but they were paid for by their captain. Jerry Butcher's captain paid for him, so you can see he's paid, although he did not make a deposit. So this is very useful. It can be exported to Excel. And each of these columns can be filtered to narrow it down according to what you would like to see. For example, you can do registration fee and see all of the registration fees. Next thing having to do with donors and events is your deposit report. So we're going to see what was deposited today. This is useful for your bookkeeper, the person that puts your money in. It prints out a report listing the checks, each check individually or credit card donation, and the total deposit. It separates it by types, and it allocates it to specific areas, church donations, golf tournaments. you will put in your own events and designations. The next item is contribution letters. So let's say we want to see everything from today, and we want it to say, please show this at the bottom. So you can see it prints a donation letter for you, and you can put it for any date range you want. Also, you can choose specific people that you'd like to see. And here we've got the one for First Baptist. So to see a larger date range for an individual, you choose different dates, and it shows you everything since 2010 for James Adams. You can put that out for him anytime he wants, he needs it. And you can see it's also got the text. Please show this at the bottom. Whatever it is you want to put in there, thank you, or whatever you want to put in there. The to-do list is next. This is helpful when you have a list of things you need to do. It's by due date, so by February 28th, we were to gather materials for Cecilia Adams, and by March 2nd, to talk to officials about getting some help for Julie. This is a very helpful thing that a provider asked me to do. This little video is just an example of what the Data Designs Inc. Client and Donor Tracking Program can do for your pregnancy center. If you have any questions, please contact me and I'll be happy to speak with you one-on-one and answer all of your questions. Thank you.